Hello guys, so this is part 2 of how to calculate your ovulation day, and we've already discussed on the last part how to calculate for regular, how to calculate for those with the variant cycle. Here we'll be talking about the irregular cycle, and we are making use of the month of September starting from day 15 as the first day of your period. And then mostly for irregular cycle is either your cycle is below 21 days or above 35 days. Now, for irregular cycle, it cannot just be calculated by the cycle length alone. Instead, the use of physical signs and tools are necessary. Now, physical signs like cervical mucus observation, you have to check if your mucus is clear, if it is stretchy like egg white, and if it is slippery. This shows that you are in your fertile window. And then we have another one called the BBT chart. This is the basal body temperature. You have to take your temperature early in the morning before standing up. You take your temperature, and you also check if there is a slight rise by 0.2 degrees centigrade to 0.5 degrees centigrade. So if there is a slight increase, it shows that ovulation has just occurred. And also the other one is the heat predict pattern. This will help you to predict your day of ovulation over the length of 2 to 3 cycles. Now, another one is the OPK. OPK is ovulation prediction kit. This one will help you predict your LH surge within 24 to 36 hours before ovulation. LH surge means your luteinizing hormone, the increase at the particular time when the luteinizing hormone increases. So luteinizing hormone is the hormone that is responsible for the increase or the production of fertilized egg that leads to ovulation. You get? So when there's a surge, when there's an increase in your LH, the OPK kit helps to notify you or to tell you at that time, which you have to take your BBT chart in considerate. Because when there is a slight in body temperature and you check your body temperature and you see that yes, that there's a slight increase, then the OPT comes in. The OPK comes in. It's now a time for you to make use of your OPK and check if actually your luteinizing hormone is high, if it will read that yes, you're actually in your ovulation period. And that one is track symptoms. Track symptoms like checking for mild pelvic pain, you check for increased libido, the urge to have coitus. So these are another signs that you know that okay, yes, I think I'm in my ovulating period. There will be an increase in libido for you to have coitus. Another one is breast sensitivity. Your breast will be tender and sensitive to touch. Another one is light spotting, like light little blood spots. Understand? This only happens during ovulation. Understand? So it's another indication that actually you are in your ovulating cycle. Now, I know most of you will be like, I understand everything you said now, but you did not give us a particular day or a number to follow in calculating. Now let me take you there. So let's say we are using let's use that your cycle is 35 days above, no, not 35, let's say 37. The day of your menses was on the 37th, after, as in the cycle was 37-day cycle. And then remember that we said 14 days is a normal ovulation day. So 14 days is our number. This is our formula. This is the formula for calculating. 14 cannot be removed. Then we are taking, just like, okay, let's come here to variant. This is for under variant cycle. How to calculate for variant? You take the shortest day and the longest day. So the shortest day, which was 27, we minus 14th day of ovulation to get your own exact day of ovulation. And for the longest day, we took 31 minus the day of ovulation, and we get 17 days for the exact day of ovulation in case you're a 31-day cycle person. And then now for irregular, we are taking 37 now. So for each day there is a gap, you have to add a day. Each day there is an increase in number, you add a day, and each day there is a reduction in number. For those that have a regular cycle, you have to minus 1. Now let's say 27. So 27 was the last time you saw your period, and then the next one, the next cycle was 31. So we are going to do it like this: 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So add 4. So 4, when you add 4 to 27, you get 31, which is the ninth cycle. So when you add this 4 now to this 13th day of your last ovulation, you get the exact day of the next ovulation. So for each increase, a number needs to be added, you get. So now let's say it's 37 for this one now. Yes, so remember we are using day 37 as this month's period, 37 days. And we say for irregular is always below 21 or above 35. So let's say this month now, the cycle was 37 days. We minus 14, we're getting 23. And then the last month cycle was 21. We're minusing 14, get 6. So you're supposed to ovulate on the 6th day after your menses. And then for 35 days you're supposed to ovulate on the 23rd. So this 23rd now, this is it might not be, but I'm giving you a number that will assist you in going to check for your BBT and you make use of your OPK, and also track symptoms, and then making use of the cervical mucus observation. So I'm giving you a number to work with. This number might be irregular. Remember, it is always below and above. So this number might be irregular. So from the last cycle of 20 days was 17 days after. So adding 17 to 6 give us 23. You get the point. So this is how you get a number at which you can use to check for cervical mucus observation, BBT chart, OPK, and then track symptoms. So with all this now, I hope it's understandable. I hope it's easy for you to be able to calculate your next ovulation. So thank you for staying around, and see you next time on Joy Talks Health. If you like this teaching, please click the like button below and share to someone that might need this information. Bye.